Hi golfers, welcome to this week's newsletter. Hope you're all well. We're just working into obviously autumn winter time, unfortunately, which tends to bring some horrible conditions about, but also tends to give us some softer ground conditions, and this is where I tend to see a lot of people at this time of year really struggle with their chipping, because in summer when the ground condition is quite firm and crisp, if we do catch the ground a couple of millimetres or so behind the ball, the club continues downwards and we end up almost curling a divot over the ball, or maybe worse, double hitting it, which fortunately these days doesn't incur an extra penalty shot. So I would like to just try and give you a thought to take with you as you're practicing your chipping, as that ground surface gets a little bit softer and a little bit squidgier, so makes that quality of strike that more important. So here goes a little tip for you. So as you can see here, I've got my golf ball that I'm playing a little chip shot with, opposite, pretty much centre my stance, and I've got a golf shaft, can be a drill stick, an old shaft, possibly or preferably not a club that you're still using, because obviously if you do catch it quite hard, you might actually crack it or dent it in some way, or misshape the club for when you go to use it. So ball position, dead centre. Hands over the top of the golf ball, opposite over the top of the golf ball, shaft ever so slightly leaning towards the target. The whole idea of this drill is that we're going to try and miss the golf shaft on the way back, but most importantly, we're going to try and avoid striking it on the way down. The whole idea of this is if we do, well, one thing, if we take the club away too shallow on the way back, we'll knock the shaft, and too shallow on the way back gets us slightly up on the way through. And on the way down, which is where most people come unstuck, is they get very handsy and they unhinge the wrists early in trying to add loft to the club face for impact. And obviously if we do that, you can see what's going to happen. I'm going to come down and whack into the back of the shaft, or at least clip it in some way. So the closer you move the shaft to the ball, the more it's going to exaggerate the up and the downness of the strike. If you feel you're one of these people that tends to very much get a kind of scruffy ground first strike, even on a nice lie, slightly fluffy grassy lie, then this drill is definitely going to be for you. Obviously if we move it too close, it's going to get the shaft or the club very much up and down, which again, we can go too much that way if we can get so steep we end up sticking the club on the ground. So we just want a soft angle of attack into the back of the ball, away from the ball and into the back of it. So here goes. Good setup, a little bit of shaft lean, just a touch of weight favouring that front foot. And there we go, nice little low bump and run. Obviously that's probably gone 40 or 50 yards outside. If we want to hit it shorter distance, we can use more loft. We can shorten the stroke either side of the ball. If we shorten the stroke, let's make sure that the backswing and the follow through are approximately the same length either side of the ball. Don't want it to be short and quick and long. Don't want to see long and slow and stopping. Nice even tempo, backwards and forwards. Okay? So obviously if I get that wrong, I go to hit my ball in the same manner as I just did, and if I'm to get good backswing, but then I just flick those wrists a little bit early, you can see if you slow it down into slow motion when you're viewing this, you can see my club shaft and my right arm straightening a lot earlier, and that throws the club down into the turf, which gives us our duff, or possibly even our thin if we start pulling away from the shot because we're scared of the duff shot. Okay, it's a simple little drill. You can do it by the side of the green, chipping green outside, putting green. Pick a target, wedge, 7-iron, 9-iron, golf ball, club shaft or drill stick even better, 3-4 inches behind your golf ball. Miss it on the way back, most importantly miss it on the way down. and you're going to improve your quality of strike tenfold. Hope that helps. Hope you're all well. Hope your golfing is good. Any problems, please give us a shout. If you want to book a lesson, push the button, and we'll see you soon. Many thanks.